Andrew Tate, toxic masculinity corrupted entire generation from the Daily Fail, which is the Daily Mail. I call it Daily Fail because it's always failing as a newspaper. A lot of the mainstream media guys is after Andrew Tate. I was watching him before he kind of blown up onto the all social media platforms. He's also banned on social media. A lot of the sites they've blocked all his emails and his web hosting and everything. And what this video is going to try to cover is that why did they actually ban him? And I'll try to get to the main course. If you guys, you know, what the mainstream try to say is that the way he talks about women and stuff, yeah. Um, and the way he saying that he's been interviewed by a lot of women on the YouTube channels. He talks to women and he just gives his he just gives his own opinions and his own belief. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But he has like kind of a brothers. It's called the brothers, right? A kind of a matrix club or something he has. I'm not sure. But you guys seem to know the names more than me, maybe. But one thing I want to make this video brief as I can. I believe that the main reason why they're banning him because he's showing the true alpha male elements. Right? Most of his followers are male. They're mostly men. And he's giving young men, even adults, to show that put yourselves first, guys. And he's speaking out for us. And this is very rare in today's times where being a man is quite hard because we're being pushed left and we're being pushed towards agenda and agenda where we don't even know what we are anymore. Right? We are alpha males, guys. We are men. Right? Right? If you're unsure what you are, just look between down there. Yeah. Look between those legs of yours, then you'll know what you are. Yeah. You're a man. But today, even as from a Muslim background, right? Even the plague which has been spread, I'm not gonna say the words. Even there's confusion among Muslim men as well. So we're having identity issues of what we are, afraid to say what we are because we're being programmed and forgetting who we are. Andrew Tate has sent us a reminder, constant reminders, and that's why people have to follow him because they're trying to remind themselves of who we are. It's like a fresh voice. A fresh voice has come in into the matrix and says, "Remember who you are." It's like Mufasa. You got Simba running the fields, yeah. And Mufasa comes from the clouds. He goes, "Remember who you are," and then he goes back to the Pride Rock, yeah. So we have to remember ourselves who we are, guys. And if he's that toxic, and this is for the guy is toxic to the generation, yeah. And Fox News reported, right, Tucker, check out Tucker's interview. He goes, what about Cardi B? How come she's not deplatformed or banned? Cardi B, have you seen Cardi B's music? And have you seen the way she dresses and everything? Yeah. She's a female. Right, look at some of these women as an example. Look at some of these, today's generation of music is toxic, is brainwashing. But that's still allowed because in the Western democracy, which stands out to the rest of the world, is that there is freedom of speech. You're allowed to say what you say, yeah? And you can make the decision if you want to listen or not, right? Now, here's an example for you. When they said about Salman Rushdie, yeah, he was allowed to write freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech against the Islam religion, yeah? But so that's allowed. And that was 10 times worse than what Andrew Tate says, yeah? But that's allowed. They support that. But when it comes to saying something openly about, just a few things, just to express his opinion about women, that's not allowed. But you can talk about religions, you can talk about that. So there's double standards, right, in the world we are in today. For example, you could talk about Islam openly in the Western world, but if you talk about Judaism, talk about the Jews, you're banned. You can talk about Christianity, you can insult that, you can insult Islam, but you can't insult Judaism. So you can where the power lays in the media, yeah? They pretty much obviously I'm not gonna say anything, but you know where the power lays, right? You can't talk about those who control you. So with Andrew Tate, I've noticed as well, you guys might not pick this up, he does a lot of these Freemason hand gestures. He does these Freemason hand gestures, yeah. So I was thinking, trying to reach out to the Freemasons and look, yeah, yeah, don't go hard on me. I don't think he's a Mason. Could be a Mason, I'm not sure. But he's doing the Freemason hand gestures, I think he's trying to put out a warning to those who try to take him down. Look, chill out. So he does these kind of like, it's called a diamond. Like that, that's one hand, and then the other hand joins up. He does the Freemason hand signs in a lot of his videos. I've seen him when he sits down before he does an interview and everything. But anyways, the video's turning long. I just want to say this. I believe that Andrew Tate was banned because he was telling the men how to be men. And that's not allowed anymore, guys. We're on the program level. We have to be a bit more feminine. We have to be a bit girlified. This is the generation we're in, guys. If you like it or not, this is a roller coaster ride we're in. So as soon as a man speaks out and wants to be a man, you're not allowed. You got to, you know, you got to be a bit girly, and that's what these actors and musicians are doing nowadays. I'm come from a generation of hip hop, rap music, and that has just changed within a few decades. Some of these rappers wearing lipsticks and all this and that. Some of these rappers, you don't even call it rap anymore. I call it crap. So everything's just changed, guys, because there's a political agenda to weaken the man, to weaken the alpha male. Right. This is the agenda. If you wanna, I remember watching Predator. That was my favorite film, Arnie film. There's a bunch of men, bodybuilders, firing guns, shooting in the forest, right? And when Jesse Ventura dies, yeah, they're shooting. Now today's Predator, right? You know, it's a woman who's doing all the killing, and the men are dying. So once again, think tables have turned. It's a time for women now, and men. You guys, like Andrew Tate says, they're not relevant anymore. That now women wear the trousers, men wear the skirts. This is what it's about, guys. And Andrew Tate's trying to wake you guys up. This is the real gender of why he's is not. That's why they don't want him. They don't want alpha males anymore.